Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about, as the thumbnail alludes to, the struggles of hunting public land. I'm going to give you a recount of what happened during the opener this weekend here in Pennsylvania. And don't be like these folks. To these people's, to their defense, they probably didn't know where I was at. But this is what happens. Okay. First of all, when you're going turkey hunting, you got to get up really early. You got to be prepared. You want to get in the woods early and pitch black as quietly as you can. I think you all know that. Well, these people did not read that script, obviously. I was in the woods, pitch black, quiet as I could, sat down, all set up, and I was there for a little while, and the birds started gobbling right in front of me. These folks obviously knew there was birds in the vicinity, and they showed up, and the birds were already gobbling, and the sun was on the way up. I hear this truck come rumbling in. There was some redneck with this hopped up truck, and he pulls in, and I'm hunting a gas road, and there's a gas gate there, and you can park at the gate. And the birds roosted about 150 yards down over the ridge there, and that's where I was sitting. And this knucklehead comes pulling in with this rumbling, I don't know what you want to call it, just this rumbling high flow exhaust, and he pulls head first in, high beams shining down through the woods, illuminating the woods, shining right at the birds and right at me. You know, I turn around, I look, and I could see headlights back there, and I thought, wow, that's just not good. And then they proceed to get out of the vehicle, slam doors, and then, as if that wasn't bad enough making that noise, they get the key fob out and beep beep, lock the doors. You know, out here in the middle of the woods, totally quiet. That thing just echoed all over the place. Just let those birds know that there was someone in the vicinity. But, you know, adding insult to injury, this person had their significant other that wanted to come hunt with them, but they drove separate vehicles. And so this vehicle showed up even later, and it's really breaking daylight. And this vehicle comes down the road, goes through the gas gate, and obviously he waves her down and says, hey, I've got two birds here gobbling in front of me. Why don't you go park the car and come sit with me? Maybe we can double up. Now, I'm making assumptions here. I'm assuming that's what happened, because the vehicle went through the gas gate, down the road, turned around and came back and went back out and parked where we were parked at the gas gate. So now I've got two people behind me, and I wasn't even sure they were behind me, to be honest. I just heard them coming in, and the birds gobble, they fly down, they come and they circle around in front of me, and I can see some hens. And the birds did go around, and they head up, but they always go up to this gas road, and they like to strut the road. Well, obviously those folks came in while the birds were gobbling, and they heard the birds gobble, and they must have just sat right off the edge of the road. They sat right down right there, and the birds did go up that direction. And what happens? They start blasting at the birds, scatter the birds, and that was like the end of my day as far as that setup was concerned. Uh, wasn't real happy, as you can tell. But just saying, don't be these guys, okay? Get up, get prepared, be in the woods at dark, know your surroundings, know where other people are at. I mean, they really didn't do any fault by me, really. They didn't know I was down there, probably. But, yeah, don't come in with your headlights into the woods. Don't slam your doors. Be quiet. Don't use a key fob to lock your doors. And when you shoot, please have the bird within range. Because all they did is ruined all our hunt for the day. So, yeah, the don'ts of public hunting. That was my day in a nutshell. Now I did stay in that area, hunted some more ridge tops and things, and I did see some more birds. I did have a couple within range, some jakes, but they came in behind me and was not able to get turned around on them to film them or anything. So I don't have any actual footage of that. But as a matter of fact, I didn't get a whole lot of footage that day anyhow because of the daylight situation and how early everything erupted so quickly. But yeah, how'd your day go? How'd your opening day go? Do you have any run-ins with people like this on public land? Hopefully you did well. Hopefully you're got some birds that you're after. I have a very limited supply of birds. That's why I'm kind of upset with this happening. I went out the night before, roosted them, was all set up nice in the dark, you know. I pretty much thought it was a done deal, but obviously that didn't work out for me. Drop some comments below. Tell me what's up.